Hi guys, welcome to another battle report. This time it's my second game at Clog Con Masters and I will be facing Circle led by Tom Guan. So Tom had Una 2 and Wormwood in his pair and my Circle drop was Haley 3, so I of course chose her and Tom chose Una 2. And going to the tournament, Una 2 was new hotness, so I didn't know what to expect from her. So I just dojoed ways to fight her. So I would be able to test my dojo in practice. So I go first and I start setting up. It's a pretty standard setup. I spread out my jacks, put Alexia on the left flank, and trenchers will go forward to make a cloud wall. And Tom is putting his griffins a bit more to his left flank, but they are so fast they can change in any moment. So my trenchers are up, then sentry stones and mannequins are up, and we shake hands and the game is on. So Haley goes, summons the echoes, casts temporal distortion, then Junior goes and gives arcane shield to Haley's. Oh sorry, Haley's first did cast tactical supermans on trenchers. So I pre-measure the cloud wall, and this is actually a mistake because Tom has mostly melee oriented army, so instead doing a cloud wall I should have just go forward and dig in. That would give me so much needed board presence and would push me a bit further forward. So the rest of the stuff runs. As you see, while I'm doing my round, Tom just pre-measured his sprays. So this is a way of saving time. So I position my forces, there's not much else to do. I try to make it difficult for him to land his griffins anywhere near me, although I don't suspect he will do it in the first round. First he will just position himself for his feet round. And that's it. So the first round I already made the first mistake with the cloud wall. It should have been no cloud wall and I should have been dug in. So now it's Tom's round and he starts advancing his griffins. The sentry stone creates wood. Another sentry stone creates another wood. So he made a wood cloud objective wall. To deny any assassination or other attacks. Shifting stones advance. And, Una advances and then the light calf advances. are very fast, so they from the center they switch to the left flank to make pressure on the left side of the board. And then the rest of his forces just runs up. And the gobbers create a cloud so Una can hide in it. So my round, and now I will have to try to kill at least one of his birds. I've got a captain who can try to put a flare on one of the birds, and then chargers could shoot it down. So I measured the cloud wall, and as you see, one of the clouds is not completely covering the objective. So this is my mistake from last round, where I should have put the trenchers more forward so they can now conceal the objective so he cannot charge it. And as it is, he will be able to charge my objective, and I cannot do anything about it to hide it behind the cloud wall. And but at this point, the worst thing is, at this point I haven't realized that. So the Haley unit goes, trying to stay behind the cloud wall. The problem is, even though he will not be able to see the Haley unit, he will still be able to see the objective. So he'll be able to charge through the objective. And even then, if he couldn't, I should have been more careful, because he could trample to Haleys, so I should actually put them a bit back, so behind, so he cannot land anywhere near them. If I want to keep and I need them for the next round to spell knock down the griffins, or try to spell knock down the griffins. And Haley future to cast Ghostwalk. And at the moment I just risked them being killed. So I do some shooting, remove some mannequins. And then I just position my snipers and create a cloud wall. And unfortunately that's it. My captain missed his shot, so I did not mark Griffin. So my chargers could just shoot the mannequins. So the mannequins are out of the picture mostly, but this doesn't give me anything, or almost anything. So I make a cloud wall and I run the reason. So they are blocking landing spots for the griffins, so they will not have to so easy. So it's Tom's round. He makes his fury management, and his cavalry charges one of them charges my trencher but misses, and then the second one the same. And then he goes and tries to spray my trenchers and Haley. And I tuft with the trencher. And Tom measures his pureblood spray. And the spray kills the trencher. And the second one as well. So two mistakes I've made in the first round, not moving the trenchers forward enough, and in second round and placing the Haley too near to the Haley's too near to the objective and too near to the front line. So another spray. This is Una's feed turn. So he'll take out the objective and clear the zone. He will score 3 points in this round. So this will be a very problematic for me situation. Because when he feeds, his birds will be, I will not be able to target them with melee attacks, only shooting. I have lots of shooting, but if he's in melee with me, I'll have some trouble shooting him. So his birds fly in. So yet another mistake I made. One of the birds walked into range of my baby Haley and killed her. He'll get magical weapons from Pureblood, I believe. So this is problematic. I lost one Haley and the other one will be probably killed by another bird who charges the objective. So without the echoes I have very limited possibilities. But still not everything is lost yet. I still got my chargers and they should do tons of damage to the birds. So if I placed my Haleys correctly and created a cloud wall correctly, I would maybe lose some trenchers, but my Haley unit would be intact. But I haven't done so, and so 3 mistakes total. It did cost me 2 of my Haleys. So I create trials, not trials, reason, and do allocations. So it's just major Haley on the table. So I pre-measure the spot where Haley needs to go to have temporal distortion up, so I can kill as many birds as possible. So my chargers go. Still doesn't matter because I'm so close, so I can shoot them anyway, although they have stealth, and the first one is gone. And it was just I needed to make space for Haley to get in, and he was with the back to my charger, so it was easy to shoot him down. And then Haley casts temporal distortion and shoots herself. I'm thinking if Alexia should go to kill some wolves or the light cavalry, but I decide against it and decide I can use the Alexia shot to damage some chargers, some griffins. Another mistake I made during this game right now is that I'm a bit concentrated on killing the birds, which is correctly so, but I have not been concentrated enough on jamming the zone. I should have created the reason closer to the zone so I can run them in, swarm the zone with reason, with trenchers and everything, because I can handle killing the griffins, but if I will not jam the zone, then I will lose next round. And this is something I was so concentrated on removing those griffins so they cannot kill Haley, that I completely forgot about the scenario play here. So there's shot after shot going into those griffins, and they are dying one after another. Generally with temporal distortion up, they are only defense 13, so I have with a rod 6 I need boosted 7s to hit, so not an issue. So now I noticed the scenario problem, and I put some of the reason in the zone, but it's a bit too late and too few. So Alexia, the reason attack together, but they don't do anything, just some small damage. And Alexia shoots one of the griffins, and she boosts and kills another one. So there are 3 griffins off the table right now. I need to kill 2 more. So another griffin is gone. And now I put Jack just barely in the zone to contest and be outside the melee range of the griffin, so I can still shoot him. And the 5th griffin is removed, which is from attrition point of view is great, but on a scenario not so great, because I'm out of shooting. So my Alexia runs into the zone to create some small problem, but it's a long shot. Ragman gets in there as well, and now I'm trying to get as many models as possible inside the zone. But what I should have done is use more reason and push them, run them further up, and then maybe use trenchers with tactical supremacy to also walk, shoot and reposition into the zone. But I haven't done that, and I just left a few, I think 3 reasons: Ragman, my Jack and Anastasia in the zone, which is unfortunately too little to hold the scenario. So now the spray is removing the reason. So another spray will remove the last one. I think Ragman died as well, and now from the spray, and now Una is shooting Thunderbolt, and she pushed my Jack out of the zone. So a smart move, and then that's a game. I mean, there is still Anastasia, which we forgot about, but then Pureblood moved and removed her as well, so that was the end of the game. So too many mistakes, and next time will be better. I hope you liked it. If you would like to see more of the battles